All right, folks. If you remember, I destroyed my tailgate by being lazy, complacent, unawaring. But all seriousness, guys, left my tailgate down one day. I don't know, I was loading something in there, took off, had no idea, with no shaking or nothing. Got home, and this is what I had. But we're going to solve that today. Now, what happened was this ended up hitting my trailer hitch here. Well, my trailer, I guess you can call it. Actually, a lot of the damage was with this handle. It must have been just like that. If the handle was here, I think I actually would have had worse damage. So it was here, and as you can see, I pretty much got rust. This happened around a month ago. All right, but there's a solution after. I mean, it took me probably at least a week to find this product by Gino's Garage. Now, I wasn't happy, guys. It was $100 for this. All right, I bought one on eBay. It was basically the same thing as this. I was upset. I was like, you know what? I'm going to have to buy a new tailgate. And if I was going to buy one, because they're really not that expensive, you'd be surprised. Let's just put it that way. Not, I mean, it ain't super cheap, but whatever. I wasn't going to do it, but maybe I was going to do it. And not now, in the long run. Maybe after rust started sinking in and really tearing this apart, maybe down the road. Even if I keep this truck, I have no idea. But I found something, again, from Gino's Garage, $79.99, $20 shipping. What this is going to do, great people over there too, very nice people. All right, got here fairly quickly, but really no real rush anyway. All right, so what this is gonna do is it's gonna, if you have this truck, guys, a lot of people have this. All right, what it's gonna do, and that's what I'm testing now, to see if it'll cover up that nice big rusty dent. I'm gonna probably treat that with some type of, yeah, so it's gonna cover it up, it looks like. I really ain't gonna be able to tell until I take this other one off here, but this should cover this whole outer piece. With the Dodge Ram, it's I don't know, it kind of has a pretty cool design, I guess, but a lot of people complain about this because this always, they should have had some type of protectant here. I was gonna maybe even buy like a sticker, because I don't really care that it's dented, to be honest with you. I just don't want the rust to be spreading. So it's one of those things. But yeah, so you can, if you have a Dodge Ram and you're worried about this area of your tailgate kind of getting messed up, I'll try to pass this information along to you at the end. It's Gino's Garage is the maker and the only really way to get this. Now, he sells it on eBay, this Gino character. And I think they have a website. But yeah, they give you all the stuff. You got, obviously, you got some wipes here. You got some double-sided tape. You got your new tabs. So let me take this one off and we'll take a look. All right, real quick, just give you guys a heads up. And it's like this on, you know, every truck pretty much. But I'm just using a little, very small flathead screwdriver. All right. This is a Wera 0.5 3.0. Okay. I mean, this thing's perfect. All right. Works really easy to get underneath there, as you can see. All right. Then get your finger in there. You're going to slide yours all around, break that kind of seal there. Just pry it up and it comes right off. All right, I only got one hand here. All right, I would be able to show you, but yeah, a nice flathead, small, 0.5, 1.0, 0.75 would be preferably. They give you a little tool for it, but it doesn't really work that well, to be honest with you. So, all right, let's check it out. Oh, it's real blurry. Yeah, guys, the first one came off really easy. Obviously, just get a pliers. A needle nose pliers would work. This is that brand new channel lock. I wanted to have a review on these. A lot of guys remember the video where these were $10 a piece. I ended up giving 2 away during giveaways, but and now they have them right back at Lowe's. So they were doing a clearance on these. It's a 4-piece set. Straight jaw tongue and groove pliers, obviously. Comes with a bottle opener, and the kit is the GS3A. Lifetime warranty opener, and it's made in the USA. All right, now they do have screwdrivers that are made in China too. I don't know how I started doing a review. Let's get back to this. This guy Gino is something else. Gino's Garage. So I'm reading the directions here, and it's like, now you've come to the point. Obviously, I took the 6 little tabs out here, but now you've got to the infamous part of actually removing the guard from the tailgate. And he goes, I can tell you how to do it the right way. It's impossible to show here on the directions, and it's infamous for almost being impossible to get this off by using, there's 10 push points in here, or connectors. I actually cracked one right here. All right, there's 10 of these tabs that are kind of hooked in here, and they said you can mess around with it, but basically Gino says, since you're most likely throwing this out, just rip it the hell off. So that's what he says. He goes, just rip it off and let the tabs fall where they may. Because to try to get these out by pushing down and pulling, it's not going to work. You basically just have to rip it off, guys. All right. So we'll show you the next phase. Yep. So basically, rip it off. This will be it when it's done getting ripped off. There's actually, it was a piece of, masking tape, it looks like, in there, probably to protect when they sealed my bed with the rhino lining. But yeah, the only issue with these is you might have to get, I'm gonna probably use my Weeha cutter and just snap these, because they're really kind of wedged in there. That's why I'm almost trying to get the. All right, folks, so as you can see, I used aluminum HVAC tape. If you're familiar with it, really sticky. I wasn't gonna mess with it. I just really want to stop the rust, stop the the eventual damage, and make it look pretty. Kind of put lipstick on it. So as you can see here, came with 6 pieces of this 3M double-sided tape. Worked excellent. We'll talk about it more, but you clean it off real nice with some alcohol. Put on these 3M double-sided tapes, and you're ready to rock. All right, I can't say what an awesome product this is. This has been absolutely the easiest installation that I've ever thought of. As you saw, I put a piece of HVAC aluminum tape over that rust spot. I wasn't gonna play around. I was thinking about maybe painting it, or cutting with a utility knife, just cutting that one piece off, and maybe spraying some. I'm like, you know what? Screw that. So I got, I was going to use electrical tape at first because it's black. And then I decided, electrical tape is just not going to hold in the long run. So I decided on some HVAC tape, aluminum tape. And you guys know, once you put that on, that is not coming off. To the 2 extra pieces of tape, put them here, lined it up, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to leave the tailgate down just like so. Get all the holes. Now, it's not perfect, all right? But I could be honest with you, if I don't put any of these tabs in, this thing is not coming off. Because it clips right on. It just snapped in. Now, of course, I got the 3M tape too. But all you want to do is line these holes up as best you can. It's not perfect. I tried. Every time I kind of moved it one way, it would come off the way. This is pretty much the best way I got it. And I think it'll work. But once you get this lined up, and make sure you line everything up before you clip down. Because if you clip this in, you're not going to get it off with that double-sided tape, or you will get it off, but you're going to pretty much destroy that tape. And it's if you do destroy it, it's 3M. It's some really sticky double-sided tape. Let's just put it that way. 3M VHB. But Gino is freaking awesome, man. Gino. They give you a wipe. I didn't do it. I just used a Clorox bleach wipe. But you get 2 alcohol pads. I don't know what this thing was. I think they sent this, I guess this was maybe to pull the tabs out, but this was like I guess Gino's Garage sells a whole bunch of stuff. And you guys might have heard of Gino's Garage. You might have ordered parts from him before. I have no idea. But he's the only one that sells this thing. So anyway, if you have a Dodge Ram 2000, I think this body style started in 2014 or 13, 2014 to 2019. And even if you have a fine non-damaged tailgate, but as you know, if you have this truck, a lot of people have issues with this tail. When I'm done, but all I'm doing is now putting in my tabs. And we'll take one more look after all the tabs are in. What I recommend, again, totally up to you. You can use a hammer if you want, but if you have a rubber mallet, definitely the safer and easier way to put these in. I have that one set here. Like I said, this one was a little off, but I got it in there easily. And just, you're good as gold. All right. Good as gold. All right. So really easy. I mean, a lot of these, accessory type accessories for the trucks, right? The fender flares. There's a lot of issues, not connecting right, leaving gaps, all that kind of stuff. I can tell you with they call this the Splash Wham-0 tailgate protector. I can tell you they did a great job designing this, whoever did it. Again, Gino's Garage. Here's the website. It's the only place I know that sells it. It took me like 2 weeks to actually find this thing. I was searching and I could not find something that would cover this area, but I finally did. And again, super easy, and it looks really great. It's 79 bucks, $20 for shipping. It might be something you might want to do. They also have fender flares and all that stuff. And I'll be honest with you, if I do get fender flares, which I consider, then I don't consider, I would definitely use this Gino character. I don't know where they're from, but he seems like a pretty cool cat. He makes a hell of a tailgate protector. But, all right, guys, we'll catch you on the flip.